Hi, welcome to Monday Moments with Fran. I hope you've had a great day. So last week I did a video on are you struggling to forgive? And I think it raised quite a lot of questions and thoughts in individuals. So this is part 2 and it's about forgiveness and healing. And I don't know about you, but I see a lot in pictures and I understand a lot of topics through thinking about it in images. So imagine somebody came up to you and they cut your arm. Obviously, there's a wound, it's painful, it might be bleeding, and then you've got the person that did it. So when we speak about forgiveness, it's almost as if that person has got like a piece of string attached to the wound that they inflicted on you. But forgiveness says, I'm going to cut that string, let it go, and then focus on the wound that then needs healing and tending to. You know, the person who did the cut may have no expertise, may have no skills or abilities to even help you with that wound. So the important thing is to focus on the healing. And again, that could be a process in the natural when it comes to a wound. Sometimes we have to wash it, dress it, bandage it, whatever you need to do to help it along the healing process. And emotionally, there's a lot that we can do to make sure that we get healed from whatever hurt or damage that this person did to you internally. And I think if we don't cut that string and forgive and let go, there's forever a tie and they're almost pulling on that wound or that particular hurt. Now imagine as you go through life, you know, I don't know about you, but last week I had to forgive quite a few times. If you're not forgiving, you end up having more and more of these strings attached to different individuals, different organizations, different places, wherever you've been hurt. And I really think that is what is stifling some of us growing and developing and progressing in life, because we're not able to forgive. So we're not able to cut that string, let them go, and then focus on getting that particular wound healed. Healing is so necessary for our growth, or else we'll forever be limited, damaged, vulnerable, susceptible, and we're not going to be able to live the lives that God intended us to live. Get healed, forgive, let go, and get healed. It's absolutely crucial for your development. And similarly, when people, you know, let's say you've hurt somebody, you've said something, you've done something, and you've apologized, and if they're not forgiving you and they're always holding it against you, it's not great. You may not be aware of it, but if you are aware of it, it definitely hinders you as well. Forgiveness is really, really important, as is getting healed. Now, once something has healed, there's normally a scar. And that's okay, because a scar is a reminder of what's happened. But the difference between a scar and a wound is that when you're scarred, there's no more pain, there's no ability for it to be infectious, or there's nothing about it that's going to be causing more damage. It's just a reminder of a wound that was there. You know, so the scar may be there, but the wound is healed and you're able to carry on and live life as normal. So that's the encouragement for this week. Forgive, and then go on and get healed. You know, life is a long journey, and if we continue to carry the wounds of our past, which I absolutely appreciate, can be really devastating at times and can limit you, but you don't want it to continue to limit you by not forgiving and by not intentionally focus on working on getting that wound healed. You know, you shouldn't, I feel like when you're fully healed, you could hear that person's name, you could see their face, you could, be reminded of them, but there's not that strong emotion attached to that memory. There's not the feelings of resentment and bitterness and anger and betrayal and everything that happened. It's no longer there because you've forgiven, you've healed, and you're able to move on. Like I said last week, it doesn't mean that you reconcile, you go back into a situation that may cause you harm, damage, or that's not right for you, but it does mean that you are able to, remember it and move on without anything being attached to it. So I hope that has helped somebody out there. Be encouraged. Make sure you go and encourage somebody else, and have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next week. God bless you.